Okidoki. Muy bien. Muy bien. Pues nada, nos estamos un poquito antes, again, a little early, so people can start joining. I can set it up in here really nice. Wow. Oh, there you go. Okay, fantastic, fantastic. Very good. That's how we can set it up in here. We want to come to 8 o'clock. We still have a few minutes. Wait people to arrive. So excited. Ready. Everything nice, low. Good, 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 good. Ay, si yo te contara la cosita que a mí me pasa en esta cuarentena. All right, all right. Okay, we're gonna finish. We're gonna start at 8 o'clock sharp. So we got a couple of minutes. So we can, by the time we enjoy a little cheese, a little serrano ham, something. We have to eat always something. The kitchen is like a church. It's like a temple where you forget everything that happened in the world. You're in the kitchen, put your music, what you like, does not matter. Classical, pop, rock, heavy, punk, anything. Sing along, dance. So much good in the world. Everything happens in the kitchen. Everything. Okay. Okay, we gotta put that everything ready. So nice and clear. Let me see. So ingredients today. Got a lot of ingredients today. Right? So the ingredients. Like that. Very nice. Very nice. Excellent. Okay. Okay, welcome, welcome. Welcome everybody. I'm gonna wait a minute so everybody can start showing up. And I think I'm gonna just set this corner here. Alright, so I don't have to move the camera. Buenas noches, good evening. Hola Marta. ¿Qué tal, Cintia? ¿Cómo estás? Some people that don't miss one, huh? My best customers, always. Very good, very good. Okay. So it's going to be 8 o'clock. We're going to wait a couple of more minutes. Well, one more minute. Hombre, hombre, pero ¿qué haces en México? ¿Qué haces en México? Qué a gusto por allí, ¿no? Qué a gusto, invítame de vez en cuando, un paseito por allí, por Veracruz. Que sea, me da igual, Chiapas si hace falta, con unos mole eso de chocolate, you know. Amazing food in Mexico. Oh, so amazing. We got from Peru, San Eugenio. Hello. Hombre, Murida, ¿qué tal? How are you? Thank you for coming. Thank you. It's gonna be a nice, short, sweet, and I'm sure you're going to really like it. Okay. All right. So some people already send a heart. I don't know. Sometimes in the stream I see hearts. That means that they love me or they like it. It's okay. Whatever you like to do is fine with me. All right. So it's 8 o'clock. My watch is 8 o'clock. So we're going to start. In any case, whoever is coming later on, or sometimes the access is not as good as it's supposed to be, so they can actually start watching the video. It's going to be recorded on the Facebook live page on paellas.com. Okay. So good evening, buenas noches a todos mis amigos, hermanos, familia del entero universo. Vamos a ver, ¿qué vamos a hacer hoy? Pues lo que estábamos hablando la semana pasada. We were talking about last week about the mother sauces, okay? So the mother sauces, we're going to recap a little bit what we talked last week. The four mother sauces, which are the tomato sauce that we made last week. As simple as it is, you will never ever going to buy tomato sauce anymore, right? Correct? Okay, I hope so. I hope so because this is the idea. I want you to be in the kitchen. I want you to feel in the kitchen that what you eat is what you really know what's in your tomato sauce, and it's very extremely simple, easy to make. Okay. Also, we made a bechamel last week. The bechamel is one of my favorites because if I don't know how to make bechamel, I will not be able to make croquetas. Okay, and that is something that that we all like to eat, croquettes. But bechamel is actually for more. I mean, really, probably there's about 40 or 50 things that you can do with bechamel. Remember when we were in Italy, the white pizza with bechamel. Oh my God! And artichoke, and fresh artichoke. It was an amazing experience in Italy. This time, actually, what I did with the bechamel is actually I made some smoked, some poached. I'm sorry, poached salmon. When I made my bechamel, the poached salmon, I make it tiny pieces and add it to the bechamel when almost is done. Okay, almost done with the bechamel. You let it cook the bechamel, and when it's cold is when you really can work with the bechamel. It will thicken it up a lot more if you get it from one day to another. Okay, so it's actually wise to make it one today and tomorrow use it. The bechamel that I had made, I just put it in a pastry bag because it's easy for me. Because what I'm going to do is just I'm going to fill it up. Okay, what am I going to do to fill it up? All right, this is what it is. So in here I got some piquillo peppers. All right, the piquillo peppers, they actually, even though they say from Spain, there's a lot of them from Spain, but that's actually up in Peru. A lot of the Peruvian peppers are growing up there, right? So the piquillo peppers is very versatile. They come in, I mean, really amazing. I'm just going to use my hands. I did wash my hands, by the way, and very thoroughly, 20 seconds. So the peppers is whole, okay, nice and clean from inside. You can see. And all I do is just fill it up like that. Okay. If you don't have the piquillo peppers, that is fine. That is fine because you can use another pepper and put it in the oven. Okay? You can use another pepper, and then you're gonna put it in the oven as well. Okay? Alright, so there we go. So you can use it just like that and just put it in the oven. Alright? Okay, fantastic. Alright, so here it is, the recap on the bechamel. I think it's very clear. You can, if you have any questions on the bechamel, the substitution of the bechamel, you can add some shallots, you can use anything you need. But the real bechamel is just as simple, and flour, butter, and milk. Okay? If you're allergic to, if you are lactose tolerant, you can use another milk. Yes, you can use any other milk. Alright? So the tomato sauce, we're not going to go through that because I still have some tomato sauce. So here is a combination of the tomato sauce with the piquillo peppers that we're going to place it right here. Alright, so the tomato sauce. It's a little cold right now because I have to prepare just about everything. So that's the tomato sauce. And this tomato sauce, since I'm going to eat this tomato sauce, I add a touch of fennel in it. So I really like the fennel or anise, And then you would place the peppers like this. You can use your microwave to warm it up. Oh, by the way, you can use the bechamel. You can add it, the bechamel put it in the refrigerator or on the freezer, and it's a fantastic dish. And take it up as long as you go. And this is one of the dishes that I did with the bechamel. Alright? Okay, so now on the other hand, we have something that it is as easy, very extremely easy to make. Easy that you think, okay? Some of the chefs and people that they work in my kitchens, when I ask them to make no, actually I was going with the bechamel. With the, ¿cómo se llama? The Hollandaise. Yeah. I was gonna jump into a Veloute, but actually, what I want to do actually, because I have it right here, is warm right now. So we're gonna make the Hollandaise right now in my way that I think is very simple for you to make. All right. So pay attention. Let me see. I'm gonna make sure that you guys see this. In here, we have four egg yolks in here. Only the yolks, okay? And in here, I have some clarified butter. What's clarified butter? This is butter that I already put on stove. Just let it just simmer, and now the fat, it will stay right on the bottom. As you can see the fat? They will stay that on the bottom. So this actually will emulsify the eggs right here, okay? So we're gonna add a little touch of lemon. This is my substitute. I'm sorry I don't have any lemons and we're in quarantine, so I use this lemon thing. I think it will work okay. Let's hop. So I'm just gonna add it into the egg, okay? Since this is not real lemon, I probably need a little bit more because it's not as strong as a real lemon. I'm not adding any salt until the end, okay? So with this little machine that we have here, that everybody should have one of those, I'm sure you do, okay? What we're going to do is make it on Hollandaise sauce, okay? So we're going to go in that without moving. Do not move this, so just go right there and stay right there for just a little bit, okay? When you go to a restaurant, they say, oh, we have a Béarnaise sauce. So the difference between the Béarnaise is the son of the Hollandaise. Is when you make this, and then in addition you add sauteed shallots, white wine, and tarragon, and you reduce that almost to no liquid at all, and then you add it into the Hollandaise. So that's a Béarnaise. There are other sauces that you can talk about, but you know it is quite a lot that you can do, right? But this is the most important thing. Originally, this you have to go in a double boiler with the egg yolks and kind of like don't stop moving it, don't stop moving it until you get the emulsion of the egg yolks. But you know, if it's too hard, if it's too hot, it will pollute the egg and you will not make it. All right? So, hi Freya, how you doing? Hey Paco. So you know, I'm gonna show you how to make a Hollandaise sauce for the breakfast. And you go on Sunday for the egg Benedictine. What do you have? This sauce. All right. So probably when you see the, I don't know, can you see? I don't know if you can see it, but it's very important that kind of like the emulsion of the eggs is already in it. Approximately, I would say, without moving this, do not move it. Don't go up and down. Not yet. Not yet. So let it go. Let it stay. All right. Until you can see the other emulsion of the eggs already, kind of like a velvety, kind of shiny. There you go. It's coming up. It's coming up. But the same thing is just how you make a mayonnaise or how you make an aioli. It's just about the same method. The same method. Once you do it this once, it's easy as you can. It's easier than you think. Okay. So, what sauces are important? Why? They are important because you really will look good on yourself because you will eat it, and you also, your guests will tell you, oh my God, where did you buy that, you know? No, I made it. Okay, now, we're making on this. It's already past like about 45 seconds, 1 minute. I can see already the egg yolks are forming kind of nice like a mayonnaise already. So, without moving this, I'm going to put only the liquid, the clarified butter. We're going to go slow. I don't know if you can get the camera in here a little bit more. Camera, come over here. There you go. There we go. Little by little. There we go. So we're not moving it in there. So a little bit. Let it go. Slow. And it takes about 1 minute to do it. 5 minutes preparation, 1 minute to finish. Okay, so once you have this already creamy, you can tell that it's already there. Now you can move it up a little bit, just a little bit on the sides. On the sides. A little more. Now we're just going to make about maybe a little less than a cup for what we are going to do. Alright? Okay, now you can move it a little bit. Alright. A little more. Hollandaise is a it's a sauce that is actually contains a lot of fat because it has yolks and a lot of butter. So it's not recommended to eat it every day, but you know, just a little bit always tastes good. Always tastes really, really good. All right, I'm done here. Let me show you how this looks like. All right. Hombre, Alejandro Madera, hombre, my God, Alejandra, it's been a long time. ¿Cuánto tiempo, José Antonio? ¿Cómo estamos? Hola tía, hola sobrina. So you can see how the Hollandaise is. It's very creamy. If you have, you know, when you go like this and you make it like an egg in there, that's the trick, is that you really have a nice creamy Hollandaise. We have not added any salt yet. Always to the end, okay? Salt right here. We're going to eat a couple of pinches. A pinch is something that you can grab with 3 fingers, okay? A pinch. Okay, it's not a pinch like this with 2 fingers, actually 3 fingers. Alright, so just add it like that. And that's how it is. Alright? So what are the uses I'm going to do today with the Hollandaise sauce? It's going to be an amazing thing. Because I'm going to say, we're going to go in this corner here, and I'm going to do clams Rockefeller. So the clams Rockefeller actually doesn't exist. It's actually oyster Rockefellers, alright? So we don't have any oysters, but we have clams. So we do have clams. What I have done with the clams, already cooked. Always like when they're open with white wine, just to the open point, and then cook it up, alright? And now for the Rockefeller part of it, it contains spinach. It contains mushrooms, chopped very, very fine. Don't tell anybody because my daughter's going to eat it and she doesn't like mushrooms, so don't tell her. Right? And we're going to add some a little bacon, Canadian bacon, really nice and meaty, okay? And will it hold up? Yes, it will hold up. I mean, Hollandaise is something that, this way they had made it, it will hold up probably for 4 or 5 hours. Would not recommend it to do it for tomorrow or something. You know, it's something that it doesn't hold very, very well. All right. So for the Rockefeller, what we are doing here is actually sauteing some bacon with the mushrooms, some spinach. Actually, the spinach, I add some oregano that I have in my garden. I like oregano. Why not? Why not? I mean, it's my kitchen. I'm going to eat it. This is not a restaurant, so I'm going to use it the way I like it. And I really want you to make it the way you like it. Okay? So try it out. Take a picture of it. Let me know. Say, hey, listen, I tried that. I add this and this, or I like a little spicy, and it came out fantastic. Take a picture and send it to me. I would love to hear it from you. Alright? Alright. Ay, José Antonio. Hombre, José Antonio. ¿Qué pasa, Titi? ¿Cómo andas? Quédate, José Antonio. Quédate. Bueno, vamos a add the spinach. And then we're recapping for the clams Rockefeller. Okay, Rockefeller, I don't know why Rockefeller came up with that idea. I think it was on the Rainbow Room in New York. I worked there at one point, and that was actually one of the main things, you know, oyster Rockefeller. Wow, it sounds like an amazing thing to have, you know, rich people, all kinds of people came in and did it. Right? I don't add any oil at all. I just want to saute just a little bit until the bacon get the greases from it, the mushroom will absorb it, and the spinach will cook. I use frozen spinach because I don't have anything else. If you have fresh spinach, then use fresh spinach, right? One thing I will do, I'm just gonna add a little salt. I always have too much salt myself. I don't know why. That's how I am, you know. I'm always like, oh, right there. But I like to be like that in the kitchen, you know. This is actually the only time when I'm doing this Facebook Live that I don't put music, because my mood in the kitchen is always good. When I can never feel better, you know, when I have a problem or I don't want to think about anything, all I do is cooking. Let's cook, right? So, we're still with the Hollandaise, right, and the Rockefeller. We're going to keep a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to load down here. I'm going to get the camera in here. I'm going to show you what I did with the clams. Alright, oh, they're right here. Okay. So the clams I already have, already got the clams. They're actually kind of nice. They're not the biggest clams that I could not find, but they're fresh. Kind of almost like to the raw point, pretty much, you know. This is actually really nice. Good stuff. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. I have a little cloud of salt in here. I don't need this anymore. Alright, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, is that anymore? Okay, good. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. So with this, like that already. Alright. Fantastic. Good. Right now, first a little bit. Make sure they're good, because this is what we're going to do tonight. Buonissimo. Buonissimo. Okay? Maybe too much salt. I know, I knew it. Too much salt. Okay, anyway, we're gonna just go ahead and remove the clam. Right? Remove the clam. Leave it right there. So we're just gonna fill it up. Then add the clam, right there. Just gonna spread. This. Alright, just put it in here. Okay, now, so we just fill it up right there. Right there. Don't worry if it gets off. Okay, see how good it is? I put some rock salt in here, so it looks really, really nice. So by doing this, okay, okay, I have an assistant in here. He's gonna help me out to finish this up. And maybe when I'm talking, I'll finish this up. But that's actually the idea, right? On the clams, I never tried with mussels, but maybe I will. Okay, so on those two. One we finish. Yeah, we're going to use one of those things. A little brown thing in there. We don't use have a salamander in the kitchen, so we're just going to burn up a little bit. Nice and toasty. There you go. Imagine what we're going to do today. I'm going to fill it out with all that. Okay. So, oysters, Rockefeller, and my, okay, here I am. Okay, so those are the oyster Rockefeller, right? So we are done with the sauces with the bechamel, we are done with the tomato sauce, we are done with the Hollandaise sauce, I told you what some Bernays, and now we are going to make two more. Let's see if you have time. Yeah, we do have time. We're going to come back in here right now. And we're going to just go ahead and make a veloute. A veloute is actually, it's a French 18th century sauce. In English, actually, it's velvety. It's the translation. Velvety, velvet, kind of like shiny, you know. It's really, really amazing. I mean, this is one of the bases to make many other sauces. You know, when you go Florentine, you know, the French, the Italian, they do use those words. It's actually the mother is the veloute, the golden sauce. All right. So it's simple as that, okay? Now all the sauces that we have made, pretty much, they require butter. Okay, this is like a 4 teaspoon of butter. We're gonna just let it melt. The flour. And for the veloute, you can use chicken stock, vegetable stock, or fish stock, okay? Clear, because we want a golden, remember, veloute, velvety, golden. You're gonna use a brown sauce, right? The brown sauce we're gonna make right now is the Espagnole. I'm gonna show you a good trick to it, alright? Alright, nice butter here. So once we have this is actually, it helps a lot if you have this nice and warm, okay? It is nice and warm. I already did that like, a few minutes ago, so it's nice and warm. So once you have the butter already melt, alright? So now we stir the flour, all of it, alright? And now we make the roux, okay? The roux, R-O-U-X. I'm sorry, but sometimes when I say works, even my daughter or my wife say, hey, doesn't, actually my daughter always said, no, Daddy, you don't say it like that. You say, it's like that, and they always make fun of me, So the roux, actually, it is about 30 seconds, stirring up the flour. You want to make a nice, and actually that smells a little nutty, when you use a good flour, alright? I think you use actually a very good flour, so no all-purpose flour. You want to use the garbanzo flour, you can use that too. Use any flour that you like, and see how it goes, and let me know, because, it is yours anyway. That's what you are going to eat, alright? Alright, now I can see this smells really nice. Nutty. So we're going to add the vegetable stock that I previously made. Just stir a little bit. And don't stop moving, alright? Do not stop moving it. Alright, add it. You can stop moving because otherwise it will curd the sauce. Now see the velvet? And I'm going to put you the camera a little bit more so you can see how the color, the golden color is. You can't really stop moving because it curves. I can see that it wanted to, but I'm not going to let it. Alright, there you go. See how golden it is? It's wonderful. It's wonderful. So I'm going to add the whole thing now because I already got it. Alright, I want to make a nice liquidy, velvety, something that I can put over something, over chicken. Actually, they use it a lot for chicken. They use it good for pork. It's actually like a gravy. Instead of using you can use a turkey gravy. You can do the same thing. That's the gravy. That's what it is, right? I didn't put any salt in it because I'm going to try my vegetable already has some salt in it, my vegetable stock, and that's what it is, alright? Hola, Molina. It looks delicious. Yeah, it looks delicious. Yeah, we're going to eat real today. Alright? So this is actually the sauce. That's pretty much. I'm going to just let it go to the point of ebullition. So it's the point of when it boils up just a little bit. Right? So I know how thick I wanted to have it. If you want to thicken up the sauce a little bit more, just keep doing it. But don't stop like I do. Don't stop. I do because I'm a professional. Alright. Okay, so here it is. Nice and golden. Okay, I can tell that my camera is working really good. You can see the velvety on it. Alright. Okay. Just gonna let it cut a little bit in there. Alright, fantastic. Very good. Very good. Good. Don't forget to cook some of the stuff and let me know. I do not go anywhere because I reserve the best for last. Alright? Do not go anywhere. Stay there. Don't move. Alright? Okay. Now I'm gonna try it on myself. Qué rico. Ay, qué rico. Con los genios solteros. Ay, pensé que era mi suero. I did this in a country club. Work at oh, yeah, see? They love this stuff. It's a simple thing, you know. It's a French 18th century. All the richest people, they love that, you know. Hollandaise sauce, you know, they use those French words. And it is a simple, very, very simple dish. So anyway, so we got, oh my God, this is really good. I recommend it. To tell you the truth, I really, really recommend to have this dish the way it is with vegetable stock. It's amazing, really, really amazing. Because what I'm going to do, I have something in the oven. Okay, I have something in the oven here. I got some pork. Right? I got some pork loin right here. You see that? So I just use one or two. Okay. So all we have to do in this sauce, you see how it looks like. I'm gonna get a bigger plate so you can see how amazing can that be with just a little bit of the sauce. When it covers it up, already got it all boiling there. All right, fantastic, right on time, right on time, right on time. Velvety, golden, delicious, delicious. Look at this. Okay, so with that, take a look at that. Take a look at that. And it will start drying up. Alright. So pretty much, that's when you get the potatoes and you get your vegetables and all of that. Okay? Out of this sauce, okay, here it is. Okay. Oh, we are here. Oh, sorry, I didn't know it's the camera. Anyway, out of this veloute, there's really quite a few French dishes like alamandi, albufera, the other sauces, but actually this is actually the main thing, okay? The albufera, when you put some egg yolks to it and do all the kind of things, but I mean this is the main thing. This is the main thing that I want you, this is my idea of you to know today, okay? Alright, so that's what it is. Alright, so finally, the last one, okay? I got one dish. Let's get another dish in here. One, I got two. Alright. Okay, now, here it is. We're gonna make Espagnole. Okay, now, the last but not least is easier than you think. Very, very simple. The brown sauce that you see on the supermarket, it says brown sauce, gravy, rum, it's all the same thing. Exactly the same thing as a veloute. Exactly the same thing, but instead of using the vegetable or chicken stuff, you use beef stock, okay? And it will start and it will be darker, right? That's all it is, called Española. Actually it says Española, it's Española or brown sauce. Alright, so I'm going to show you a little trick myself. Alright, so now this what I have in here is actually another pork loin. I'm going to make the pepper steaks. Okay, usually I use a New York steak, but I don't have it. I only have pork loin, so I actually crush some pepper from a hole in a little container. Right, a little container, you know, nice, beautiful, fresh pepper. Kind of like a really, really smell. Do not buy anything that is actually already crushed. You know, you can, you know, just crush it yourself, right? And I just put a lot of tons of it, okay? I will already put some salt in it. And we are cooking this up, right? So by doing that, I'm using the same pan that we cook, exactly the same pan. So what we are adding now, just to warm it up a little bit, we're going to deglaze the pan with brandy. There you go. Now, once it gets too long, heat it up a little bit. Do not just vuelta y vuelta, you know, like a on and off. Medium rare is good. Still the pork medium rare. If it's good quality pork, should be medium rare too. Okay, always. All right. So now, once we get this out, we're gonna make a little pepper sauce. So we take this out. Take one. Take two. Now on the pan, we're gonna get out of the here because it may blow up a little bit. There you go. And put brandy. Alright. Good. We don't want the alcohol. Right. There you go. So now we are burning the alcohol a little bit. There you go. Cook. Now we adding some cream to it. Now let it cook. Right? Stay with that, okay? Please keep an eye on that, okay? Alex, keep an eye on the sauce because I'm gonna get something else. Okay, so I know you can hear me, but the camera is right there because I want you guys to watch that it doesn't burn anything, right? Okay, now what I'm adding actually is some dates in here. Some dates, nice small. There you go. Okay, I'm adding some dates in there. All right, and this is actually a pepper steak that you're in a restaurant and it costs you $24, all right? Pretty much it. You can make this sauce ahead of time, leave it in, so when you make the brown sauce, you can put the dates on it, put the cream, put the brandy in it, make all the same thing, and then use it when you have the pepper steak. All you do is just throw it right in. You want to use the veloute with that? Why not? Why not? You're the one who's going to eat it, alright? So look at this. The smell of the brandy and the cream and the dates, it's just unbelievable, simple and delicious. This is something that anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. I can do it, you can do it, and I know anyone who has a little passion, a little love for the kitchen, or they like to eat well, then you will do it. Alright? So here it is. So let's go recap, gentlemen, because my time is up. They pay me like for a minute. They haven't paid me yet, but you know. I will get paid. Okay, Eugenio Sotelo, muy bien. What is a Spanish restaurant in Broward County now? Well, until I don't open one, I don't think no one ever will do it right now. No, I don't think so. I'm afraid that it's not going to happen soon. Alright, so I'm glad I did not make much of a mess in here. I did have some mushrooms in here that I wanted to put it with a veloute because I really like the idea of putting something in the veloute. It's a very simple thing, so you can always have some green onions or little cuts of mushrooms. I did have some shitaki. I was going to put that right in, but it's not going to look good for you to see. I want you to see the main ingredient, the golden velvety veloute. Okay, the velvety sauce of the French. All data from the 18th, 17th century, right? So this is really old school, okay? So, and I think that sometimes we forget about the principles of cooking. But once you, I promise you, once you know this, which are very simple, you will feel good about yourself, you will eat better, you will really use, actually the idea mostly was for this time that we are in, that we're in the house, that cooking a lot, that everybody wants to show you something. I think this is something the best you can have, because you will reuse everything that you have in my kitchen. Okay, everything you have in this refrigerator, I use. All these leftovers that I have, all of your things you see, it's a salad in here, meat in here, everything that I see in here, with the sauces that I show you, you will make anything you want. Okay, I did have some asparagus there, you know, some white asparagus, red asparagus. I got some tofu noodles, which is one of the asparagus that we're going to have in Paellas that comes soon. Tofu noodles is one of the you can extremely huge asparagus fresh from Spain. I'm going to use it to put a Hollandaise sauce, not much, because you know I gotta weigh my weight, you know. But that's pretty much. Please do make sure. Okay, though the final results actually I did not finish this, but I mean you have an idea, right? So you have an idea in the things that we have done in here. Okay. We started with we started with this. Oh, here it is. Okay. So pretty much we started with the bechamel. We did the piquillo peppers. Remember, I put some smashed some salmon into the bechamel, and it's really, I mean, the piquillo peppers are fantastic for it. And I used the tomato sauce that we made last week, and I mean, amazing tomato sauce. Okay. I wanted to use a little more spices into it, but for you to know, this is the basic. Add rosemary, make, you know, have fun with the sauces, and just experiment anything you need. Okay. The second one was the amazing thing that we made. I mean, really, this actually came out really good. There you go, the Hollandaise sauce. I mean, really amazing. I really like the Hollandaise. For me, I like some shallow, some white wine. I like the Bernays a lot better. It takes a little more. I like the wine taste of it. I like the tarragon in it. So every time I make Hollandaise, I do like to add another step, which is the Bernays sauce. Okay, very simple thing to do. Imagine, look at this. So all those plants are going to be like that. I'm gonna eat one of them, and I'll let you know if I made it right or not. There's actually some salt in there, so sometimes when I put a bit of salt, I don't use any salt in here. So when I go like this, sometimes I get a little salt on underneath, so it's good. Oh, great. Oh my God, amazing! Really amazing Hollandaise sauce, made without going into the hassle of whipping all the way. So it was so simple, like a mayonnaise. Make it right there. Be careful when you do it. Remember this video. Remember what I show you. To just not let go up and down on the machine. Just let it right there. Be patient, and just thinking what you're doing, and you know, and all that's what it is. So that was it. Look at the veloute, the golden sauce. Look at that. You can see it from there. Yeah, you can see it. That's the veloute. That's the veloute. You can use chicken, you can use pork, you can use anything you want. Add mushroom. Imagine if you put some mushroom into it, or some green onion, some color. But that is actually the golden veloute that I wanted to show you. And finally, we have this Peppersteak, which actually, once you make the brown stock like this, you can add it into anything you want with the steaks, with peppers, and so many ideas that I can tell you that I don't want to go. I can go on and stay here like forever, right? So that is actually the final results that I have for today. I think I covered pretty much quite a lot. Hope I did not miss anything to tell you. If you do, please let me know. Give me a call. Just write down on the Facebook page and say, hey, what's going on? I got the same counter. Oh, you have the same countertop? Oh, I'm sorry to tell you, because I can never find anything here, you know, the countertop. This countertop that I have, I can never find anything because it's like a black and white. With my glasses, I can't see anything, Eugenio. Anyway, I really do, I understand that you take this time in here with me, and I really appreciate it. I'm really, really happy, very humble to be here, and I'm enjoying it so much. I was so excited the whole week to show you these 4 steps, because from this day forward, I'm going to start with the nitty and gritty, showing some of my recipes that you're going to be really, really, really saying, oh my God, that is an amazing recipe. I know you are going to make it. I want you to be in the kitchen when you watch this, all right? If you have any questions, please, let me know. I'll be happy. I'll be here 24 hours because I can't go anywhere, but I actually going shopping anyway. And there's good products up here. I am in Florida right now, in Fort Lauderdale. This is Chef Jorge Luis. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next Thursday at 8 o'clock. Oh, by the way, there is actually a surprise party that I'm doing for my daughter. Her birthday is in June 11. Probably I will do it in the morning. Probably will do it early in the morning. I'm going to make a cake. Okay, I'm going to show you how to make a sponge cake. So simple. So simple that you think. Alright, don't go to YouTube, don't go anywhere, because you don't even have to write it down, because when I'm telling you, it's going to be a number that you will always remember. It's the 553. Okay, anyway, see you next Thursday at 8 o'clock. Thank you for being with me. I really, really appreciate it. Paellas.com a su disposición. Y que aprovechen, mis amigos. Hasta luego.